Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I've noticed that when we don't manifest in complete harmony and balance of our aligned self, right? Mind, body, soul, light, essence, all in a line, invigorating us, lighting up our chakras, keeping us grounded and, attached to the ethers through our third eye, through our crown chakra, that chaos will occur. And no matter how balanced or harmonized you think that your situation may be, other situations around you may not carry that same energy. And unfortunately, with a multitude of different frequencies of energy that are bouncing around the atmosphere, it's easy to step into someone else's energy or have it come your way or inadvertently be, subjected to whatever that other frequency may be. But when we realize that we have the ability to stay grounded and harmonized within ourselves, then that doesn't really give those other energies much of a leg to stand on or an arm to hold itself up, so to speak, like a stiff back. What it does is it puts more flop in their understanding of how they could dominate or submit, because their tactics aren't working on you if you realize that your energy is higher, if you continue to keep yourself in a brighter, lighter position, if you continually alchemize or transmute or look for the value that you can gain from whatever may be coming your way, and at least do one of two things. Know what to stay away from, what not to put life into, or what to give all of your attention toward. So if your neighbor is in need of a smile or a helping hand, then it would be your position to share your light. But if your neighbor isn't looking to benefit themselves by helping, by sharing in the positivity of receiving, right? Then why would you put your energy there? Because all that means is that you're being used or abused. So using your clarity and your discernment will help you navigate through what is an unbalanced energy and what is balanced, what is right for you, or what will never work for you because your energy level, your frequency, your vibration is higher, because you chose to be in a higher, pivoted, enlightened, aware mindset. And that point, you realize that those energies, they're not really meant to hurt or harm you. They're meant for you to identify them. They're meant for you to add love and light toward, but hold your boundaries by not allowing them to step all over you. And once they realize that they don't have a hold on you, they'll start to dissipate and go away. And unfortunately, they may be attracted to someone who's in a lower or a denser energy. And if you look around you, you could see this everywhere. You could see this as high up as the 1%. You can see this as low down, as what you consider to be, beneath your feet. But what I could tell you is that when you have when you embrace your light essence, when you remember who you are, when you walk within love and light, and you realize through remembrance that you're here for a much bigger picture, maybe even to start a revolution, maybe even to stand on the front line, maybe just to smile and to add happiness and glee, or to be grateful and thankful for the opportunity to be here right now, regardless of what it may look like around you. We all have the opportunity, the ability, the mindset, and the forward positive direction, should we choose to embrace that, to right the wrongs that we clearly see that doesn't benefit not you nor me. Whether it be seeding the atmosphere, raping the earth of its nutrients or of its benefits, whether it's oil or gas or, water or, whatever else that they're doing, that we may or may not know about. None of those things can come with us. All of those things have to go back to the baseline of what serves Earth and what helps Earth. Because if we don't make sure that the planet we stand on is secure, is healthy, then we're never going to be secure or healthy. And I understand that outside influences, will tell you one certain thing, but the answers that you seek are always within. And I know this because I've seen it all around me. I know certain things, and no one can tell me different. And many people have. And I just look at them and I ask them to repeat it back to themselves, to listen to themselves when they speak, and then to tell me again what it was that they meant with the words that they used. Because words are vibration, and I refuse to allow anyone to send negativity through vibration, clustering words together that offer illusion or seem to lead to despair. Because I don't ever live there. I've never lived there. I can see it. I can process it. I can understand that its value was to teach me and to guide me, and that whatever I choose to give life to will blossom and bloom. And I only put life into positivity. I learned a long time ago that if you put life into a negative situation, it's going to tie you down, and it may even feel like quicksand, where you might feel like you can't get out no matter how hard you try. But even in quicksand, there's a way to free yourself. You have to stop thrashing about. You have to be still. And then you have to move your body in sections, and then add velocity as you're pulling back and forth. And eventually, you should be able to move. But you have to do it although I've never been in quicksand, so I can't tell you for sure. Because I've always avoided things like that because, I wasn't looking for an elevator down that was going to cut off my air. I'm being silly. But what I do know is that if you think about it, if you use your mind, you rely on your wisdom, and you feed life only into what will serve you, the negative, the chaos, the disruption, it'll have no choice but to fade away because it'll have no hold anymore, because you would have seen through it and realized that it only lives if you allow it the life that it needs. So thank you for not allowing life to live where we don't want to see it blossom or bloom, because all it is just giving us more of what does not serve us. We were always meant for more. We were never meant to be suppressed, not by words or chance or misillusion or fear, or, here's a big one, hiding things from us. Antarctica is supposed to be larger than, the United States, but yet no one can go there. Why? See, I have different answers for that too, but in time will tell exactly, because we are breaking free. We are learning what our true divinity actually is. And we're not getting concealed, consumed, or misaligned by the negative. It's standing right out in the open and we can all see it. Now all we need to do is take the life away from it and return balance and harmony back to the origin, back to us, back to our current reality. We all have the power to do this. And I'm here to help. By all means, reach out, because I will share everything I know, and I will remind you that you are a bright, glowing, illuminating light essence filled with divinity, balance, and harmony. And that it's up to you to pull up your divinity, and I can help you. I'll keep tickling you until you laugh, and with all your happiness, it'll all be up and about. And then you'll be able to see it and bring it even further out. My lovely collective, I cannot wait for you to reach out and share with me your stories of wonder, bliss, and joy. Even the ones where you've learned from hardship, dismay, or harm. Because learning lessons, they come in bright and vibrant colors. Each one of them having illuminating factors of balance and harmony. It's how you perceive. My lovely collective, I am sending you the ability to pivot your mindset and to view life from a whole new lens, where your divinity is the light shining on everything, bringing it out into everyone's view by including it in our energy too. Love you.